All right, today we are trying to fix a leaky cylinder on this forklift because we need to fix it before we can get the cam grinder off the trailer. Stay tuned, we're gonna try to get it done. All right, so we got the mast up and we found the perfect jack stand for the mast. So what's happening here, come around here, is these two lift cylinders, so there's one on each side for the, I don't know, I guess that's the second stage, maybe. So it's got a main cylinder in the center and it's got these two auxiliary cylinders, and once it gets, once that first stage gets up, these start up. And so I was hoping, it's only that they just set in, it appears that they just got a pilot, like a stem on the bottom of the cylinder that sets into a bushing at the bottom, and then up here at the top, they just going into the mast, and they just had a bolt going through to hold it in place because, obviously it's in compression, not pulling the other way. So I figured, and I got it all let down, and I felt like they would just come out, but they have not yet. Then grab me that punching hammer and I'm gonna see if I can get it to, oh yeah, it's just gonna come right out of there. So it's probably got a little hydraulic, the cylinder, and the fluid in the cylinder is keeping it from going on down. So we'll probably have to push the handle down and take some, let that fluid go back in on both sides. But I think we're gonna be able to just let the piston, the rod down, and then take the strap off and the line off, and then just wiggle it, once we get this down, just wiggle it out of there, and then we can rebuild. That cylinder ain't leaking, but while we here, I went ahead and bought two kits. So we'll get this one done and then yank that one off and build this one too. But I hope so. Mash the handle down and see if it'll bleed. Look at that. That's better than brand new right there. Bingo. So with that, so grab us the zip gun, a 14 and a 15, and get us a 10-inch thumb wrench, please. Some got nuts on the back. Yep, give me my, I don't know if we're gonna get back here or not. Throw it on the floor. All right, so I bet that sapsucker's gonna weigh something. He probably ain't gonna be no fun to get that out of there. I think we can move this hydraulic line and that'll make it easier. A little bit anyway. Yeah, that'll definitely make it easier. All right, so we gotta get this line off. I bet it's gonna bleed. Man, we need an old towel or something. Dang it. We should have moved this, well, probably, but we should have moved this head out to the edge like we got this one, so it won't be in the way. So it's just got one feed line coming in to each one out of the same block. And this head is right in the way. Yeah, we're gonna have to have, I don't know what that is. That's probably good. We're gonna have to have another thumb wrench to get that out of there. Oh, that hurt. It caused me pain in my knuckles. Yep, it's gonna bleed. It's gonna bleed like a stuck hog. So let's get some rags and try to catch as much of it as we can. All right, we got some rags. Hopefully it won't bleed a whole lot, but we'll find out, I guess. Probably have to pop this one off to get that out of there. Yep. So that line's rigid, so it's gonna be hard to bend it out of the way. And the way these compression, oh, this might be a JIC. No, it's a, I don't know what you call that. I mean, I call it a compression fitting, but it's not like a standard one. But some of this stuff will have, a lot of this is JIC, but this ain't JIC. I don't know what they call it. But it ain't as bad as I thought it was gonna be as far as the bleeding. Is that gonna quit? Man, we might have to put a cup under that one. I don't know. I mean, it can't go forever, but now how are we gonna get that out of there? All right, so that's out of the way. Lord of mercy, don't tell me I'm gonna have to shove this thing all the way out the top.
Will it go out the top? No.
I think it will, but we're gonna have to shove it at an angle. Because it dang sure ain't gonna go out of the bottom, I don't think. You know what? I think I can do this number. Maybe. No, it ain't gonna. It's gonna fight me the whole way. Yeah, it's gonna have to go out the top. It's gonna have to go out the top. Maybe. I don't. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to go out the top. You're gonna have to feed it up to me. There we go. Boy, this thing is heavy. I think it's gonna take more than this. I think you're gonna have to, I don't think we're gonna be able to, I'm not, I said it. Oh no, it ain't. As soon as we get up a little bit, we can start laying it over and rolling it out. But I'm just not in a good place to be, I'm not, you know, what you call it, steady. Because you're going to have to get up under it and push it up as high as you can, and I'm going to have to roll it out, and then you're going to have to come over here and help me catch it as we come out with it, if that makes sense. Man, I wish we had a way to choke on to it with the other forklift. I still feel like I'm too far away. All right, let's try it again. Can you start twisting it? Oh, it's hitting that hose. All right, come on out with it. Hang on. Hang on. All right, right there. All right, come over here. You might have to get another ladder. I don't know if you can be on that end. You need another ladder. Where is the fiberglass one? Yeah, because we're just gonna keep feeding it that way till we get it out, and then we'll just walk it down the ladder. Is my plan, if that is a plan. All right, make sure you got you a good footing. Yep. All right, hang on. Here we go. And walk, you know. I'm good. Get you one hand on the. Yep. All right, hang on. All right, let's lay it on the forks. All right. And we need a drain pan and some stuff. We just bleeding everywhere. All right, so right here you can see the wiper is just tore all the pieces. So I'm sure that it's probably just the wipers tore up and it's got trash in the seal in the head, because you got a wiper that keeps the rod clean, and then there's an actual, generally it's a square O-ring that seals the piston, the rod to the head, and then there'll be seals and wear rings and all of that on the actual piston itself. So hopefully this ain't gonna be bad, and we're gonna be able to get this nut off without a whole bunch of struggle. And then once the nut's off, we can just slide the rod and the piston out, get everything cleaned up, repack it, and just right back together. And then we'll put this one back on and then tear the other one off, so that way we just do them one at a time. What do I do? Come over and hold the blue one. I hope I can just slap it and get it off there, I hope. Well, sometimes and sometimes not. Let's try to get it on the forklift. I don't know. We're probably going to have to get mad at it. Man. You're gonna have to we might have to get a C-clamp or something to put right there to hold it. Or either, here, hang on. Now hold on, I got that longer. Oh, yeah. Look at there. Oh, bucket, just in case, because I'm sure it's going to probably bleed. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Alright, so that's probably a cushion. Yep, and even the wear band's a little molested. So, here. So we got the seal, it's beat up. I mean, you see all them chunks is coming out of it. And then we got like a scarf cut, like a backup ring. And then this scarf cut, this is like a bushing, like a nylon bushing. And then inside here is probably, you see this hole coming out. So they call this, I used to work in a air cylinder manufacturing company, and so when it goes down to the bottom, a nipple goes into here, and it's called a cushion. And so when it gets all the way down to the bottom, so it don't slam, it makes the fluid go through that nipple and come out of this hole that way. And some are adjustable and some aren't, but they call that a cushion in the bottom of like air and hydraulic cylinders. So everything, the rod looks good, everything looks good. It's just the seals are just absolutely gone, and you can see, I don't know, yeah, you can see in here they're just, so this is the wiper, and like I say, it's just rotten. And then the seal is, some people call it a packing, but it's a seal. And then you got two of those scarf cut wear strips, bushings, basically I call them bushings. So, and then there's an O-ring here that seals the nut to the body. So we're gonna I'm gonna go get the kit, and we're gonna get all this tore off and the new stuff put on, and we're gonna get this thing back together. got a little snap ring. I don't know why they didn't make a what you call it, like a hog ring so we could get it out, but they did not. Oh, I think I got it to move. Come on. Sap sucker. All right. All right, so there's the rod wiper. And then, I mean, you can see how much crap is under the rod wiper. So it has definitely not been doing its job. Probably somewhere at some time it sat out in the rain. I mean, every now and again it gets left out in the rain here, but for the most part it stays under the shed. So this is the actual seal. That's the actual, I mean, I guess it's a lip seal. And then we got these scarf cut bushings. If I can get behind one of them. Come on. That daggum wear strip is so thick that it's real hard to get it to roll up. Because you got to get it to kind of roll into itself to get it out of the groove. Oh, there it is. Don't turn loose. Ah, there we go. And I just dropped it. Come on. I need some needle nose pliers. Let me go get some needle nose pliers. And there's our bushing. And then we got another little bushing.
What's this made out of?
Probably some kind of UHMW, but maybe not. But it almost looks like, you know, it's laid kind of like fiberglass strands, but UHMW is that color, and we use UHMW for bushings on a lot of stuff.
It looks like a battery strap.
Mm-hmm. Come on, where you at? There's the This one ain't as wide, but it's further down in there, so it just makes it that much more aggravating to get behind it. Come on. Alright, so I got most of this cleaned up. You can see this is the seal off of the bottom, and I mean it's just rotten. So that's nice. That's nice. So this is the new. That's the new one there. And then I got the nut all cleaned up. Where's this one? There we go. Alright, and then we're going to put the seal in. That is the seal. I got a seal, a hydraulic seal rolling tool, and I don't know where it's at. There we go. All right, that one's in. Then we got the wiper. Let me go find something that'll push that on down. Alright, then we got this one. Need some oil. You know what, it might be better to go over the other way. Off the other end, it'll be smaller. Alright, so that's the end. I still don't see where where that other ring and bushing goes. It must just be for a different model or something. Don't think I figure. Alright. Push it back this way some so you ain't. And that lip is right there, buddy. It's got a chamfer, but it ain't got much of one. All right, you got it? Because we're probably gonna have to help it some. Oh, let me do this. Tilt it this way where I can get some oil. Dang, ain't no oil in it. Oh, there comes some right there. There we go. I just want it to be not dry when we go in there. There we go. That's probably good for the time being. Where'd you say some oil was? Get all this jazz lubed up. All right. Hang on to it. Is there enough? Let me see. Yeah, it's got a good chamfer. So we got to get that lip seal over the end of the shaft, and lip seal obviously is, you know, small and tapered in. So we just want to make sure we got a nice chamfer on the end of the rod. That way it don't tear up the lip seal. Because if we do, we're going to be doing all this one more again. One more again. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Where's the... zip gun. All right. Whew. Alright, so that side's done. So we just gotta wash, rinse, and repeat and do the other one. It wasn't quite as bad as I thought it would be, but we still gotta put them little puppies back together. Let's see. Yep, so we're gonna do the other one. We're not gonna record the other one, but once we get that other one built, then I gotta make a bracket. This thing won't pick up that cam grinder. It's about 1,000 pounds shy. So the hydraulics will pick it up, but it don't have enough counterweight. So I'm gonna build a little bracket and we're gonna put a 55-gallon drum of water off the back of it, and that should be enough to pick up the cam grinder and get it off the trailer. So as soon as we finish this, we're gonna do that, and then on the cam channel, you'll see, if you follow that channel, you'll get to see us unload and try to get that thing in the building. All right, that was a little different project. Hopefully it was educational and humorous maybe. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much.